Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Gemini. This is a reading for the month of November. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me, keeping me safe. Gemini, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, but most of all for showing up. This is a reading that is quite a little different than what I usually do as a monthly read, wherein I'm taking the cards that are popping out to develop the read and allowing them to show what needs to be released for this month of November, because that is what November is all about, letting go. And that we understand and agree or disagree, but nonetheless, we must let go certain things, certain people, certain attitudes. Wow, I got a nice bunch here. Okay. Gemini, I still see cards that want to show. The Six of Swords. And we have the Two of Cups with our Page of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. We have our King of Cups at the bottom. I think we have quite a bit enough cards. I'm using the Stained Glass Tarot to do this read. And again, the cards will speak. I allow them to tell what needs to be released. Can't stop looking at this commitment. It is a commitment to work, or is there a working commitment, or is there a commitment in the works? Only you would know, Gemini. But it is for healing, because the colors, and this is why I've brought back this deck, because for some reason, I look at these cards, they speak to me through the colors. And the commitment is to heal, and start again. For some, it is a birth, a new beginning. Could be new beginning in as family goes, or a new beginning in where you work. You're taking on new responsibility, but it is a form of healing. So could be working on emotional instability within the self or with others, because there is a breakthrough. There is a change, Gemini, that does come. It is positive. It does come because there is a healing that is happening. There is a new beginning that is unfolding. The King of Cups is suggesting that we have dedication here. Very dedicated. With the Nine of Wands, and that Nine of Wands is a lot of work that was done. We have the Knight of Swords, really bringing news about a burden to someone, and this is where that healing is coming in. So could be that you have voiced, Virgo, you have voiced what has been troubling you, and you are getting help to resolve ailments or financial situations, or just the connectivity between you and another person, or you and others. The Hermit suggests that we are looking back at the emotional blockages or emotional connectivity. We see the Two of Cups with our 8 would make a 10, so we're almost to the end of a cycle, or we're almost to the end of that healing. It's coming through as the healing is happening or has been happening, and we're coming to the end, or we're looking back at how things were, and we're understanding and we're knowing how to proceed to the future, because we're looking toward the commitment, whereas the hermit is looking back on relationships or feelings or just situation, emotional turmoil that may have been in the works, but looking back and understanding the why, so that we could look forward to and have that future develop with a positive end coming in. Okay, so it's like I don't want to put them down because they seem to be in a type of an order. I'll just put this here because this King of Cups is related to that commitment from the way I feel the cards. Six of Swords is on his own, so it is a question of moving on, Gemini, knowing that you can move on, because this is where I'll put him next to the Hermit, because the Hermit brings that understanding so that you can move on to a positive end. I've also brought in the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck by Yasmin Boland, and I'm going to take one card. This is to help again with manifestations that you may be working on, or that you feel you're being drawn to the Yuletide season, and here we want to manifest what to do with this season, or what we want out of it, from it, what we want to bring in with the Yuletide. So if you're manifesting, then with the month of November, knowing what needs to be released will help you strengthen your manifestation. And the deck split, so I'll take the card that it offers me. Here is the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck, Gemini. So yeah, you need to really bring it in. Believe in what you are about to receive. Believe in things that have happened to you where your luck is changing. Believe that your luck will change if you're feeling that you're not getting what you want, or you've had trouble getting what you want. Remember, there is a healing. There is a healing that is taking place. It's already in the works. There is a commitment to work. There is a commitment in the works. Take it as it resonates to you. You are working on a commitment. You are working on your commitment. You are committed. Or you're dealing with someone who is committed to you, or is working on their commitment to you. Maybe there's arguments that have happened, and you're trying your best now to set things right, or maybe they are. Let's take a little look further. Here we see our Ace of Wands with the Lovers. So really, together there, I choose to speak. I choose to open up to the new. I choose to move forward. I choose to take action. The choice is in itself. The Six, the Lovers card, is being guided here by Spirit. It's yes, I have free will. Yes, I can choose. I choose to. I choose not to. But you're driven to make the choice by Spirit. That's why it is a high arcana, because at some point you must decide. The fact that we have Ace of Swords brings in that luck factor, where two swords in any reading is a good luck in itself. It brings more of an opportunity to be able to move on, to heal, to have that victory, and to speak. And of course, the Ace of Wands is that action taken, that I choose to act. I choose to act because of truth that is coming. Here we have our Eight of Pentacles. So again, it is in recognizing, it is recognizing the work that was done and knowing that from that I can make a choice and I can go further because what I've done is propelling me. Again, it could work with the Ace of Swords too. The details, the truth about the details are coming out. Here we have the Queen of Cups with our Magician and the Two of Wands. So keeping that sense of emotional strength to propel and wield your magic. Keeping secrets, keeping information hidden away until the moment where it is required to reveal and bring out that manifestation, or knowing that there is a manipulator, or the person that you're dealing with could be the manipulator and you don't want to talk to them. Turning your back, keeping your emotions hidden from them, because in doing so, things will change. It's like pulling that tough love on someone. Again, choosing to take action, that will derail a manipulator, that will make plans change because I choose to do what I'm doing. And again, the Queen has her commitment, so her cup is being held, whereas the King is looking for her. Maybe it is for reconciliation or forgiveness on the part of arguments may have taken place for some of you, or you just have this connection with a particular party that you want them to behave in a certain way, and you're using your intuition to manipulate their behavior so that they will change. Very powerful. Believe in your good luck. And it is the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. So first quarter is it's a little difficult. It's a little bit of a challenge. And the luck factor coming in is Jupiter going in retrograde. So if you are reflecting, because that's what she is looking here. She's looking away from, she's looking toward the past. Queen of Cups. And again, it is the energy. So I'm not saying that it is you, but this reading is about you. So Gemini, forgive me if I place you in the realm of the Queen of Cups, because you are an air sign and you may feel more comfy in the form of our Queen of Swords. But this is about how you feel right now and how you've been made to feel. And the type of person that you may have been dealing with doesn't have to be a water sign. Could be just there reflecting on their own emotions. They are very committed regardless of sign. The fact that it comes up as a Pisces or Scorpio or even as Cancer, it is in the sensitivity towards the relationship that this card would bring itself if it was a fire sign that you were dealing with, for example, or an earth sign. It is their sensitivity, their sensible side, their emotional side is being called here to this commitment, to your emotional strength, to your powers of intuition. You're recognized, or you are recognizing them, or you are demonstrating your strength through them with your manifestation, because you're manifesting change with what you are doing. Whatever it is that you have done, are doing, or think that you will do, it will bring change. The Eight of Pentacles says that quite a bit of work is being done, or has been done, or will be done. And that is on your part. So if you go back in time, because she's looking back, so she could be looking back, and I say she, the Queen of Cups. If you are masculine, you take this from your emotional side, where you're reflecting on your feelings, the details of conversation, the details of action that was taken, what work was done, for example. You're reflecting on that. You're reflecting on what was, so that it will empower you to move forward with your manifestation, with your desire to change something. Because in the end, we're changing something with the Two of Wands here. And you have great desire for change for some of you, depending on your situation. Here we see the Two of Swords. What did I do? I think I picked up these three. Okay, so Two of Swords with our Two of Pentacles. So double twos here, showing that something needs to come into balance, but we're very doubtful that we can bring it back to balance. Again, Spirit is saying believe in your good luck through the Moon card, where you rise up to your faith, because it's in Sagittarius, the first quarter, and that is the challenge. What is it you believe in, Gemini? What do you believe in? Do you believe in what you were told? Do you believe in how you feel? Do you believe in the work that you've done, or do you have faith in the work that you put into a particular relationship? If some of you are questioning, should I stay, should I go, should I leave, because of the confusion that I know I've been through, that I don't want to deal with anymore. Because it's a contemplation as to, should I end this relationship, or should I stay in this relationship? For some. Others of you, it is a question of, should I return to what I did in the past and bring it forward again into the future? If you've had work that was put on the back burner and you want to come back to it, because we're in that state of retrograde with Saturn on what we've done in the past. Jupiter's now gone into retrograde too, so we're reflecting on communication, we're reflecting on work, we're reflecting on family, we're reflecting on how people have treated us. We're reflecting on a lot in November. This is where we get to say, I don't want that anymore, and we let it go. It's as easy as that, but not so easy for some. It is quite difficult, and it just the fact that the Moon card comes up as the first quarter is a challenge to believe in your luck. You are being challenged, Gemini. And I keep holding on to these three cards. The Temperance card, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. This is probably where you don't want to let go. We don't want to put it down. We're so used to all the hard work we're doing for others. We're always doing for others. We're used to doing for others. And we're worried that if we don't continue, what will become of them? Temperance card says to be patient. Again, it is Sagittarius. Have faith. Have that faith that what you have done has merited you that ease, that peace of mind, because you do understand, because you do know. Coming from the Hermit, could be that in September you You were able to really understand the emotional dilemmas and the emotional position that you were placed in. You've come to understand and you made peace with it. But as we always think, okay, I understand it, now I'll move on. It doesn't happen so quickly. If it is that in September you come to recognize your positioning and you've come to accept that positioning, well, October and November have come now to say, well, things are changing. Are you able to maintain? And this is where patience comes in. Maybe some of you are dealing with a water sign, wherein you have to be a little more patient with them because they're taking their time to come around, or they have yet to accept a certain situation or position that they may have been placed in. The Nine of Swords says that someone is very anxious about all this work that needs to be done still. And then we have our Empress. Oh, I call her the Empress, yes. She reflects that into the Empress card, the Queen of Pentacles, because lately she's just been coming up. The Empress card keeps coming in pretty much all the readings. And now I see we have the Queen of Pentacles. So very down to earth, very, very easy going in that I can take care of myself. I'm not bothered. I'm not disturbed. Work comes naturally to me. The more of it I have, the more relaxed I am. She's able to provide for others. This is like the flip side here, where she is standing alone and taking care of everything. Someone else is worrying endlessly and really praying hard and hoping that things work out and that something of a burden will come to an end. Whereas she stands on her own thinking, I'm good, I can handle whatever comes my way. And that is an attitude of believing in your luck, Gemini. Take a lesson from our Queen of Pentacles, where she's down to earth, she's grounded, she believes in what she can do. She has faith in Spirit because Spirit provides for her so that she can continue. She works with Spirit. That's why we reflect the Empress through her. I was calling her the Empress. So it is in that sense of believing. Feel free. Feel the freedom that she offers. Let's see what is it that Gemini is dealing with in the darkness for November? Or what is there to help Gemini through the darkness in November? Let's see how Spirit will answer this. Because we need to release, and it is in letting go that we will achieve. Faith is being called in here. What is the great darkness? Yes, of course, Gemini. Of course it has to be the great darkness. I feel like something fell. Great darkness is here for you to really embrace what it is that you are afraid of, or the fear of not having, because that would be her in reverse. Having everything at your disposal is the complete opposite of having nothing at all. And some of us who are holding on to what would be anxiety for work so much that needs to be done still, we're praying, but are we believing in the prayers? Here where the spine bends and the mouth quivers, breathe the hidden, the pieces that make you whole but cut deep with all of their sharp edges. Quivering in the dark. Someone is really, really afraid. The great darkness needs to be embraced. That's what she does, huh? When you give her an obstacle, she says, yeah, sure, okay, I'll work with it. And she works through it because she's grounded. You need to find that grounding, Gemini. You need to find that grounding in your prayers, in your faith. Believe in your good luck. Believe it. Just breathe in. Okay, let's see, we're here. Oh, what is the number? Oh, it's 19. Sorry, Gemini. I keep thinking I'm there. Self and inner truth are the keywords to this card. Darkness. You might get a sense of terror from what you can't see. Again, not being able to know what's coming or not feeling prepared for the worst that is ahead. All that work that needs to be done still. But not all hidden things are bad. There are many things that you cannot see that hold the secret to life, abundance, and renewal. Like the lotus flower that blooms from the darkness of muddy waters, there is beauty in the darkness for those who know where to look with their heart. You have pulled greet the darkness as a call to go deep into your dark corners. There are parts of you that are beautiful yet remain undiscovered. You must allow yourself to open to the unknown. You can do this by confronting old wounds, lost memories, feelings of shame, guilt, and disappointment. That is here where the hermit is looking back on relationships gone by or feelings or just emotional turmoil and coming out feeling that I can get past this. I can overcome. I find peace within. This is called shadow work, a practice that allows you to make friends with your demons rather than hide from them. What seems like a monster is really a lost part of you needing love and support. When feelings such as anger, resentment, and chaos come round, it is because those feelings are trying to protect you in the only way they know how. Anger only knows anger and can only offer its support in that way. Chaos only knows chaos, so that is the only way it can get your attention. These feelings are trying to help you find the beautiful gems that are waiting in the dark spaces of your being. Confront whatever feelings you have surrounding your situation. Allow those feelings to surface and face them without fear. Greet them and ask them how you can work together. Journal your meditative conversations with your dark parts. Within their words of advice, you will discover the lost or missing pieces of yourself. Believe in your good luck, Gemini. It is there with you. You are blessed in so many ways. If you weren't, this card wasn't coming up. This is your angel on your back if you want. Because she's resourceful. And I want you to sit back, male or female, and remember how many times you got yourself through hard times. There has to be at least one. And that is how you know that Spirit is on your side. And being committed to healing that which hurts the most is what will get you through this month of November. On that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Gemini, until our next read, love and light.